Hello and welcome to episode 77 of series 4 of Master League Story Mode. Today is going to be one of my trademark quiet episodes. I have a sleeping baby mere meters away from where I'm recording this. And it's going to be tricky today because we have a game that is likely to bring some sort of noise from me. Yep, as we invite the Spuds, as we invite Spurs to the Emirates to give them a good old spanking, as is tradition. Or was, anyway, we'll see how the teams are looking first before we get into that. Because we are going to need a good performance today. We're going to need our players to be on good form. Creeg, well, it's her first North London derby. There she is. Just giving a bit of advice to her players. There's her captain, Fabinho. She looks in good spirits. She looks confident. She looks like she could lift some weights as well with those shoulders. But we won't dwell on that. As I said, we need to be in good form today. Let's look and see how everyone's doing. Okay, interesting. A few tired legs. Marquinhos looking very tired. Alexis Sanchez not up for it. Looks like it's going to be Goodwin in today. I mean, he's been excellent, hasn't he? Hulk, again, I mean, he's got to feel like he needs a start soon. Probably deserves one, but might not be now. Now, Olivier and Cham. This is one that a lot of you have been saying he deserves a start. He has been excellent. Never lets us down. He's been consistent every time we've played him. Oh, but Tielemans has got that passing a bit. No, actually, I think we're going to need his ability to win the ball back, to run around, to cause havoc in the midfield today. And he's on a green arrow as well. I think we reward him for his performances. Creeg cannot fail to have noticed how well he's played. Marquinhos looking very tired, but he's on a blue arrow. I think we'll leave him in just because he's that much better than Koscielny, but we can always bring him on. Big Zags, sadly, hasn't played much, has he? He's always going to struggle to displace one of these two. And I think we're good to go. Diego Alves has had a bit of... and Diego Alves has had a few howlers, hasn't he, in the last games? A lot of you obviously picking up on that. A lot of assists for Diego Alves. Not at the right end. But yeah, for now, he's our keeper. He's on a blue arrow today, at least. That'll help. Now, a quick look at Spurs. Well, obviously, they've got a very strong midfield. Interestingly, Eriksen playing out on the left. And Lamela on the right of midfield. Dembele in the centre. He's going to be a match-up for Fabinho and Incham, certainly. And then Dele Alli and Tillotson behind Janssen. Obviously, we saw Harry Kane had gone to Chelsea in the last episode. Still got a similar looking backline to they do in real life. And Hugo Lloris in goal. A much higher quality keeper than Diego Alves. We need to invest in that area. Absolutely we do. For now, we've got to hope that Diego can do the job here. Wow, this is a big one. This is a big one. They're only a point behind us in the league. They're fourth, we're third. Or we're second, they're third. Anyway, it's close. We need a good performance today. Come on. So obviously I take absolutely no pleasure at all in reminding everyone that out of the total 195 meetings between Arsenal and Tottenham, it is Arsenal on top with 81 wins. Compared to Tottenham's 63. Maybe Spurs in real life have had the edge in recent seasons. They've progressed certainly. Let's see how well they do with the new stadium, lads. No signings yet, is it? Spuds? No? Anyway, I need to stop. I'm not, this isn't a time for me to take the piss. It really isn't. I mean, there's been obviously a load of big games. There's a time that obviously Tottenham won the league at the Emirates in 2004. Oh no, hang on, that's wrong. It was Arsenal who won the league at White Hart Lane in 2004. That's it. Yeah, sorry. Okay. All right, forget it. I'm sorry. I'm no historian. No historian at all. Look, there's a Saffron Walden banner there. Good to see them out in force today. Well, we've had good performances in recent games. Chelsea, we were unlucky. To come back against Benfica was incredible. We're going to need to pull something out of the bag today in this hotly contested derby. Can Creeg inspire them to another win? The season started very well. The stadium is packed. Come on, lads. Nice passing here from Spurs already. Lamela, can find Tillotson. That's a great ball in. Malcolm tracking him. Almost pushed that out, but he didn't. Lamela now. Good ball in. Dele Alli's there. Oh, and Fabinho. Good clearance. Oh, not cleared though. Eriksen. This is getting a bit dodgy here. Incham can't win it back. Couldn't get it away. Dele Alli's header. Oh, right. Bit of a panic there. Let's just take a breath. Try clearing it. And just be lucky that we didn't concede there early on. Incham caught out in a dangerous position. Should have just put his boot through that one. Header was wide in the end. Dembele caught out there. Not in a position you want to be giving the ball away. Now Dele Alli into Vincent Janssen. Dembele trying to do his best to make up for his mistake. Eriksen, don't want to be giving him the ball in this position, but that's poor. Dubois into Dembele. Oh, lovely turn. Away from the other Dembele. But he's got the power, though, to make up for that mistake. Marquinhos, nothing wrong with that. Jesus Christ, what is this ref doing? Gave a yellow card to Laporte for a very similar challenge earlier in the game. No yellow card for this one, but it's a dangerous position here for Eriksen. Just to flight it in. Laporte does well. Someone's got to get to that. Not Eriksson. That's a dangerous ball. Hernandez headers away. Still not cleared. Fabinho caught in possession. Nope. 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 Oh my God. And that is half time here at the Emirates, and it has been a cagey affair. Niggly little tackles going in. No one really wanting to make mistakes. No one really pulling off anything of any quality at either end. Not a single shot on target. There's been some half chances for both sides. Spurs started a bit better. We came back into it. They've controlled the game though, which is worrying. We're really missing Sanchez, but on a downward arrow, it's hard to imagine that we're going to give him any minutes. You can really see that Corinne Diacre is a little afraid of this Spurs side, as rightly she should be. She's sitting back. You can see with the possession, we're not trying to keep the ball as much, but we will be trying to hit him on the break. Trying to get balls over the top into Big Rog. But Tongan's not getting any younger. I think we can do some damage if we can find the right counter-attacking pass, but this is going to be a really tricky second half. I think a point at this stage would be a success. Janssen, danger here. Tillotson gets the shot off. Oh, not a good clearance. Dembele. Oof. It falls to our Dembele, but he can't get the pass away. Eriksson catches him in possession. I've had way too much of that in this game. Eriksson, great work. Oh, they're going to score, aren't they? I can feel it now. I can feel it. Dembele slips it into Janssen. Marquinhos. Oh, my God. Well, they very nearly did. Oh, lovely hold-up play there, though. Oh, but Malcolm, too slow. Just every time we get the ball, just a few seconds too slow to react. But that's good play by Olivier Ncham. Can he find the right ball into Big Rog? He finds A-ball. All alone in the box here. Ah, Vertonghen does really well, and then we can't get the ball back. Fuck. We need to be making those chances on the counter count. Dele Alli, nice ball inside. Eriksson looking for Janssen. The header just deflected wide. Jesus Christ. Marquinhos brings it forward now. Out to Dubois. He's seen the run of Big Rog. It's not a bad ball. Rog will get to it. Can take it under his spell here. Under pressure from Vertonghen. Low ball in. Looking for Koyalapu. And Eric Dyer just about does enough. Lorente now gets the shot off. Oof, wide. One of the few shots in this half. It's been so scrappy. Neither side really able to take possession. Tottenham pressing us like rabid dogs. Actually, they have had a lot more chances. At this point, the draw certainly looking like the best result for us. Martinez now. Back to Goodwin Koyalapu. Oh, Sissoko with the big challenge. Hernandez will just about squeeze through. Can he get a ball into the box? He can. Big Rog! Shh. Shh. I'm not shushing because he's been getting abuse and he's doing the shushing thing. I've got to remember to be quiet, but fucking yes! 85 minutes gone. I can't believe it. We did not deserve this. Absolute sickener here for Spurs. And Big Rog has had the merest of scraps to feed on all game. Nothing at all. And it was just one moment of luck, really. As Theo Hernandez just clattered through. I think that was Sanchez, possibly. And it's a great header from Big Rog. Lloris beaten by, I think, our first shot on target in the game. This is how football goes sometimes, you know. Just how it goes. Can we hang on here, though? Well, 6 minutes left and 3 substitutions. 2 centre-backs coming on. You can see Corinne Diacre's thinking here. Just hold on to it. And we go deep. And we go defensive. Right, 2 minutes left. No need for heroics here. We don't want any heroes. Don't need anyone trying anything. Let's not have Alves on the ball too much. Play it around. The game is over here. Theo Hernandez on the verge of a massive, massive win for Arsenal. Wow. Well, sometimes that's just the way life is. La vida loca, as they say in Spain. And it certainly was. Tottenham had all of the play. They were... the pressing was unbelievable. It was suffocating at times. We couldn't get the ball away. We were forced into mistake after mistake. Laporte there getting a yellow card. We had a few half chances on the break. But nothing to write home about. And then in that second half, the first half of the second half, Spurs had 2 or 3 chances. They could have put the game to bed. Couldn't get any of them on target though. Look at that, 10 shots off target. And then, well, it happened. Big Rog stepped up, a big man for the big games. And no Sanchez today. No Tielemans. But we managed it. Goodwin Koyalapu had a tough one today. He couldn't get involved. He's definitely a number 9, right down the middle. Doesn't work out so well on the wings. Although that was where he played with Caramo, so not sure. But anyway, let's not analyse this too much. Let's just keep going and just thank the gods of football for that one. So there we go, another one in the win column for Arsenal in the North London Derby records. And we stay joint top with Manchester City, who've scored just 2 more goals than us. That's the only thing separating us at the moment. Everton have had their first loss. They drop off the top. And Spurs down into 5th. See you later. See ya. See you in the Europa League. Spursday nights, as it used to be called. I shouldn't talk about that because obviously we know how things have gone recently. But still, good to get a win against the old enemy. Green Diacra, of course, will be very pleased. It's the sort of thing that the fans love to see. They can forgive a lot if you can beat Tottenham. And there is Big Rog majestically rising to score the winner in the 85th minute. Alexis Sanchez has been, well, that's interesting. Transfer link with Manchester United. Bit of realism there. But anyway, let's keep moving. Let's get into the Leicester game. See if we can keep this run of good form. Bar the Chelsea draw, but still we were good. Can we keep it going? Again, we need to rest some players now. I think we're going to have to do a full switch of this centre-back duo. Laporte and Koscielny coming out. Big Zags and Koscielny, there's mistakes and there's slowness. There's problems there, I would say. Absolutely. We'll give Alves a rest. Espina coming in. Sanchez back up top, and I think we play Gubin Koyalapu. Fabinho needs a rest. Oh, we're playing Cham. No, I think we'll keep him in. Everyone else stays as they are. Oh, we have to keep Fabinho in, don't we? Because we know what happens if we swap him with Cham. Boom, 67 team spirit. We'll just try and not run at all with Fabinho. Tielemans back in today. And Cham, I mean, no one could do anything in that game. He was just obliterated by the Tottenham pressing and that packed midfield as well. We could barely keep the ball. It was just pure luck and fate maybe that we won, but that's fine. We can come back stronger. We've learnt from that mistake. Leicester have made some interesting signings. El Neni from Arsenal, one of the many players that have left Arsenal in this timeline. Elia out on the left. Still got Slimani up front. Big, strong centre forward. But that back line, it looks like we can get some joy there, especially down Sanchez side up against Danny Simpson. That shouldn't be an issue, should it? Let's get into it. So we are trip up to the King Power. This isn't the Leicester City side that won the league, is it? They've had a lot of player sales clearly in this timeline. There's Dembele. He's struggling. He's certainly not been worth the money we've spent on him. Certainly not performed anywhere close to the amount of salary we're paying him. He needs to really buck his ideas up. I'm not sure. We've tried him on the left. We've tried him on the right. We've tried him wide. We've tried him as a second striker. Still not 100% sure where his best position is. What we need to see his performances. Oh, he's won that back easily. Gubin Koyalapu now away from Wes Morgan. Surely, yes. These are the sort of games. Playing at number 9, where Gubin Koyalapu is always going to pick up goals. Playing against a tired, old back line. And Wes Morgan there did not know where to go. Malcolm did well, tried to step back inside his man, lost the ball, but then showed good recovery, good anticipation of the pass. Easy first touch out of his feet. Wes Morgan, like a cruise liner with his turning and movement. It's quite a good ball, I guess. Nah, there was nothing to it, nothing to it. Wes Morgan, flat-footed. Koyalapu, one in those positions, he doesn't miss. And Golden Boots gets another goal for his tally. He's certainly taken to the Premier League like a duck to water. Malcolm, unnecessary, but he does find Dembele. He's away from Mohamed El Neni. And then great pace to stay away from the Egyptian. Now into the box. Dembele, surely! Surely! Oh, what are you doing? You're hitting it with that foot, you fucking idiot. Well, it's 2. And it's Gubin Koyalapu, but Ousmane Dembele. A great run, and then just messed it up at the end. He just needed to wrap his left foot around it. Am I crazy? I'm pretty sure he's left-footed. He definitely is left-footed. What am I talking about? Showed El Neni a clean pair of heels. Then into the box. Koyalapu's run distracted the defenders. Gave him a great position. Maybe he could have hit it sooner. But he tried with the outside of the right boot, which was unnecessary. But Koyalapu, as I said, this is a game for improving your goal tally immensely. And he's aware. Well, actually, that was pretty fortunate. But the number 14 wasn't going to miss that one. Dubois into Dembele. Again, he's going to look to run at him. And then that's a lovely ball into Alexis Sanchez. What's the first touch like? It's not great. It's not great. Dembele there. That was nice. Cultured. Oh, Tielemans. That's class. And now can he slip in Koyalapu for his hat-trick? Unnecessary turn back inside. But it's worked very, very well. Oh, and that's a lovely hat-trick in under half an hour here. The 19-year-old Frenchman, fresh from Liga, Comes in today, gets his first Premier League hat-trick in some style. Okay, the second one was a tap-in, but that was gorgeous. Now Symonds, that was really well played to win it back in some style as well, but then this turn back inside. It looked like if he just hit that, he would have been fine. But no, he wanted to pile the misery on this Leicester defence. And, well, Symonds always the right one to put the right ball in. Oof, and then he's just so quick. He looked like he'd made a mistake. Looked like the turn was too slow. Those golden boots flashed. And suddenly he was on it again. And in the driving rain here in Leicester, it certainly is pouring for Leicester City. Symonds, lovely work. And Zags can spray it wide to Theo Hernandez here. He's seen a ball on to Goodwin Koyalapu, and it's some ball. Koyalapu with the left this time. Oh, lovely work. Just so intelligent with his runs. This is a great pass here from Theo Hernandez. Spotted the run of Goodwin Koyalapu. Good take with his left, and then decided this time, rather than cutting inside, just to leather it. And there we are, half-time here in Leicester. And Goodwin Koyalapu looking on song today, and Arsenal dominating here. The third of his hat-trick, certainly the best one. But the first one, well, it was good play, good finishing. And the second, well, you say you make your own luck. Right place, right time. He certainly was. It's his first hat-trick in England, taking home the match ball after only half an hour. Surely there's more goals in this one. Leicester look toothless. Arsenal look on fire here. Even in the rain, nothing seems to be dampening their attacking abilities. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I want to see more goals. Sanchez, not been involved much today. Neither has Malcolm. Oh, Koyalapu. Oh, no way. No way. Oh, jeez. That would have been even better than the other ones. Oh, and Sanchez nearly wins it back. Oh, he does win it back. Alexis Sanchez now. Oh, inside. He wants one. Oh, he couldn't quite get the chip. We're just toying with him now. Oh, Zagadu's made a mistake there. Big Zags. Caught out. Let's take another look at that. I thought we had that all sorted. I totally stopped talking. I mean, oh, what have you done? What have you done, Big Zags? You're not going to get in the team like that. Take a leaf out of Ncham and Koyalapu's book. They've been excellent. Zagadou seems to be the one maybe struggling to forge a place in this side. Zagadou now chasing Slimani. Oh, he's done him way too easily there. Inacho with the header. Oof. Jesus Christ. Let's not be giving away goals now. Into Dembele. Little back heel into Symonds. Getting a bit caught up here. Finds Dubois though. Into Goodwin Koyalapu. For 4! Oh my word. Welcome to the Premier League, Goodwin Koyalapu. That is sensational finishing. Well, we were certainly maybe overplaying that a little. Actually quite a lot. But eventually we found a way through. And a man in such good form. It's a toe punt for his 4th. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Many questioned whether he was the right signing. Some said we should have gone for Karamo. There were other big signings touted. But Creeg knew the potential of this man. And yes, it's only Leicester. A very, very poor Leicester. But still, you've got to put him away. And he certainly had no trouble doing that. Dembele now. Inside, he's got Koyalapu with him. Still Dembele, edge of the box. Looks to hit it. Not a bad effort from distance. He wants a goal today as well. He wants in on this one. Malcolm, nice turn of pace. Dembele into Koyalapu. Shifts it out to Theo Hernandez. Not going to quite get to that. Oh, but Simpson's made a meal of it. We knew he was going to be poor today. Hernandez to the line. Puts it up. Koyalapu. Oh my god. Oh my god. And he karate kicks in his 5th. And it's all the goals for Goodwin Koyalapu today. This cannot hurt his chances of winning the Golden Boot this season. And surely we've got to start him now. Big Rog will be watching on from the bench. He's not the stereotypical big, strong striker that Creeg has had so much success with. Dory, Karamo, Big Rog. But my word, does he have a striker's instinct. Always in the right place. A remarkable variety of finishes as well at his disposal. This one, well, it's athletic. It's ninja-like. Symonds into Dembele. Turns away from Fuchs. Just about finds his man. Goodwin Koyalapu now for a 6th. Oh, now it's getting silly. Now it's just getting silly. 80 minutes, 6 goals. Wow. Welcome. He has very, very much announced his arrival with the 6th. They just keep coming. They just can't get close to him. Where's Morgan? Unable to stay with him. Good ball in from Symonds. And there it is. A similar finish to the last. This time, though, on his left foot. Just a little dinked ball in. And again, it's a sort of flying kung fu outside of the boot. And those golden boots, certainly 24 carat today. And there we have it. It's been an absolute battering here at the King Power. You can already see the headlines tomorrow. Koyalapu hits him for 6. That's always a classic. And, well, yep, all 6 goals going to the Golden Boy. Golden Boots. One of the young guns. One of the hottest prospects in world football. A lot of people ask, can he do it on a wet Saturday afternoon in Leicester? Well, he's proven he certainly can. With all manner of different finishes. Yes, some of them were easy. Yes, some of them fell to him. Yes, the defending was poor. Yes, Leicester truly are a shadow of the club that won the league. But you can't argue with that, can you? 10 shots on target, 6 goals, Karim Diakra's side. Putting them to the sword, and that's got to take us top of the table. And it's an 8 for Goodwin Koyalapu, of course. It couldn't be more than an 8. Couldn't be an 8.5, could it, for 6 goals? 6 goal, 8, come on. Anything more than an 8 would have been nice. But it's not about that. It's about the win. And Goodwin Koyalapu, I'm sure, would say it's all about the team today. And there we go. We do go 1 goal now ahead of Manchester City. Obviously scored a few themselves in the last. And that takes us top of the table. You can see a long way from up here, boys. A long way. Can we see as far as the end of the season? What we do know now is in 6 games, Koyalapu has scored 7 goals. That's made him look pretty good. Sanchez and Martinez, they've dropped off a little. Sanchez struggling to get involved a little bit in that game. No problems, though, for young Goodwin Koyalapu. Some of you suggesting we should play Sanchez or whoever's out on that left as a proper winger. We might give that a go. Might do. Hernandez with a couple of assists. Diego Alves, 6.3 average rating. That's pretty low, though, really, isn't it? But in this time, 5 wins and a draw. Pretty impressive. Unbeaten across 6 games with United, Benfica, Chelsea, Tottenham all in the mix. So Goodwin Koyalapu putting away half of his chances in the last 6 games. Pretty impressive, you would say. Roger Martinez, 2 out of 7. Sanchez, 40%. Not great, but not awful. You'd take those percentages over a season every day of the week. Symonds with 17 tackles won. Yeah, he's been excellent in the middle. Actually, what he lacks for the pace of Ncham. He's a very tidy ball winner. And then when he does get the ball back, he can obviously distribute it better than most. His passing accuracy very high, 83% success rate from a central midfielder, who's also had a lot of assists as well. I mean, that's pretty impressive. His dribbling also very successful. Real task for Ncham to oust him from that side. I think it is going to be rotation, really, that sees Ncham get any chances. Dembele, though, still struggling. Really struggling. He's dribbling only at 68% success rate. That is awful. Absolutely awful. Considering the number of dribbles he's attempted as well. His passes received is quite low as well. And his finishing, 20%. Only 1 goal scorer out of 5 opportunities. Oh, there's got to be questions about whether we keep him, really. I feel like we could definitely have a better player out on the right. Maybe he can be used as some leverage in a swap deal. Maybe he could be used as the leverage for the Dybala deal. Well, we'll have to go back to that one. Koyalapu, obviously, getting his place in the team of the month there. And Roger Martinez, now the Dragon. I like it. I prefer Big Rog, though. Only 3 days later, we're back at Benfica in another huge group stage game in the next episode. So join me for that one. We've had a bid for Diego Alves as well. We could probably move him on. We need to find a keeper. We need to probably go back in for Dybala. If we could make those 2 signings in January, which is only now a couple of months away, then I think we are going to have a great chance of winning the league this season with the start we've had. Koyalapu obviously top of the goal rankings after game 9 of the season with 8 goals. Yes, a lot of them came in the same game, but him and Big Rog leading the way. It's exactly what we wanted to see. Can we keep this going? Well, we need to win against Benfica. So join me for that one. I'll see you in a bit.